every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
And here's Russell after LeBron James hitting the three. Kicks to Hill. Back to Russell. To end the run. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry leading the charge. And another three for Golden State.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
And here's Thompson after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Thompson against Hardaway. Here's Russell. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Over the last 10, looking at the Warriors, here's how they compare to the rest of the league. 2nd in steals, 8th in free throw shooting. And they're in the top half of the league in challenging those shots. The opponent field goal percentage, the top half of the league. Not bad.
And going back to their steals ranking, you have to appreciate the quick hands. I mean, the ball's never safe when they're on the prowl, and I think that mentality is what bothers opponents. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. They've been very untidy with the ball here. And commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
There's 1:40 left to play here in the first. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who is able to talk with Byron Scott.
He told me he's a fan of Andre Iguodala, especially the way he's developed his outside shot. He said that was one weakness. He could do everything else, pass, handle, and finish. And boy, what a defender. But now that he's developed that jump shot, there are really no weaknesses in his game. Guys, that makes it awfully tough to deal with a guy who can impact the game in that many ways. Back to you.
Thanks again, Doris.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. Lakers trail by 19. And here's Russell. 29 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
And was a force on the defensive side as well. 4 steals over the course of that game.
Now, here is Russell. Clock at 6. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And here we can check out the story on Julius Randle. How last month turned out for him. He's averaging 11 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
And, guys, they're finally getting the consistency they wanted to see from him. Look for that to continue.
Curry outside, and the shot is good. Curry's got 12.
And really, that's what built the early lead here. Killer shooting from beyond.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get to the shooters. It's imperative that they get a hand up.
Outside for Kobe. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And the technical free throw is good. And stolen by LeBron. Here we go. James heading to the hoop. The three. Another three for Golden State.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
And Kobe Bryant dealing with the wear and tear of decades in the league. He talks about how...
Well, you have to make adjustments.
Well, at Kobe's age and with the 2 years worth of injuries, is coming back for him just a matter of great adjustments? Or is that another way of saying he has to limit everyone's expectation, including his own?
You know what? When it comes to Kobe Bryant, history has shown that the normal rules just don't apply. I think it's the rest of the league that's going to have to adjust to a well-rested and still very lethal Black Mamba.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And, guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Steph Curry's out there with Iguodala. Then it's David Lee. Then it's LeBron James. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Anderson. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to Oklahoma City. And here's James outside. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Lakers ball.
Now Russell. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. And Thompson kicks to Bryant. Hibbert with a screen on LeBron. And it's out of bounds, and they say last touch by Bryant.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Warriors making a change here. Rozier's checked in. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Goes up on the wing, and James gets it to go. James has got 14 points for the game.
And they seem to have gotten something out of almost every possession. Their defense has been just as good, just a tremendous performance all the way around.
Yeah, and they're doing it in hostile territory, too. I mean, don't forget about that part of it, which makes it even more impressive.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit, lost the focus, I think.
Yes, once again, it remains perfect. Six attempts and 6 hits.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Kobe. And Darren Williams is subbed in for Russell. Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. James kicks to Curry. This one for 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And that's 15 points for Steph Curry.
This defense is giving their shooters free rein to operate from behind the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get in a rhythm, then you're going to have problems because they can hit it even when you start to defend it with intensity.
Williams attacking. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Warriors have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. It's Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
The shot by Williams, no good.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable. I mean, right now they're on the wrong side of a big run. They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Here's Curry. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Over the last 10 games, Kevin, you can see where the Lakers rank in the league right now. 8th in second chance points, 11th in steals, and they're in the top half of the league in fewest turnovers. When you can be in that company, you're giving yourself a chance to be a winning team.
And looking again at those second chance points, they might not be the best in that area, but it is still, I think, to their advantage in terms of the outcome of some games.
Outside Williams, and the call will be against Deron Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Hawes comes in for Roy Hibbert, and Julius Randle subbed in for Johnson. And then for Golden State, McAdoo is checked in for Lee, Green comes in for Looney, and Hardaway is subbed in for Andre Iguodala. Back to Williams. Randle kicks to Hawes. 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Golden State. They're 8th in the conference and really looking to improve on the back end of the season. And checking out the Lakers, 3 games behind.
And I think for the Lakers, their season has been exactly the kind of misadventure their fans were afraid it might be.
Yeah, it's been ugly. I mean, we knew things were going to have to fall into perfect place for them to contend, but nothing did.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Yet another 3 for him, Kevin. He's really been draining them here in the second.
Lakers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Outside Williams to end the drought. Rebounded by Hardaway.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
And you know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Williams kicks to Hawes. Curry against Williams. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch has basically gone AWOL.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Randle passes to Anderson. He dishes it to Thompson. From deep. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Some changes for the Lakers. Bryant comes in for Thompson. And it's Russell in for Williams. The Warriors also with a sub. Rozier's checked in. Smooth sailing for Golden State. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. The shot's good from LeBron.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Kobe against Hardaway. Bryant dishes to Hawes. And stolen by McAdoo. And it's the Warriors on the break from deep. The shot no good. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Warriors ahead, running away with it. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with LeBron, and you obviously have been very productive. How pleased are you with where you're getting the basketball and how you're scoring?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. Golden State did not hesitate to set the pace. They showed great chemistry, going on a quick 10-3 run to open up the game. And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but anything can happen.
How about Steph Curry in this one? He has 38 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
Hill is out there with Randall. Then it's Russell. Then there's Klay Thompson. And it's Hibbert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Laker 5. The Lakers working the ball around now. Thompson with it. He's picked up by James. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from 18. Thompson misses.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up. Shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Outside Russell. From 10 feet out, here's Randall. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Curry with the 3, and that one's good. Curry's got 44.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond.
Fires for 3, and that one's good. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
Boy, they've got them on their heels the way they've been running the ball up and down, right down their throat.
Yeah, some explosive plays we're seeing now in transition have really keyed this run.
Russell kicks to Hibbert. Lee with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it from the arc. Another 3 for Golden State.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Curry with the steal. And here we go. Warriors running again. The tray. That's good. Curry's got 53.
Well, I tell you what, they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy, fast break baskets.
And on a really nice run here. And defensively, you've got to force them to operate in the half court. It allows you to put bodies on bodies.
Out to Thompson. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
It's Curry outside, and another 3 for Golden State.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
The drive by Russell. Knocked away. Randall no good. Warriors have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. It's Curry outside. Good. Curry's got 59 points.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Kevin, here's where the Warriors rank in the NBA over the last month. First in steals, 6th in blocks, and they are in the top third of the league in assists. With the quality of players they have, you thought they might be better there, but not bad.
And you mentioned their steals. I mean, it's great defensive anticipation that has them at the top of the rankings. They've been tremendous at reading the offense and getting into those passing lanes.
The drive by Russell. Curry with the steal. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. From deep three-point range, another three for Golden State. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped. And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Cannot hit, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That's game one of a three-game road trip. Russell with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Hibbert kicks to Russell. To halt the run, and it's Hibbert missing. And pushing up his Golden State Warriors again in transition. Hardaway passes to Iguodala. Lee dishes to Hardaway. Here's Curry with the three, and that one's good.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Curry. From deep, another three for Golden State.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And Russell gets it to go.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Curry wide open, and another three for Golden State.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
There's the triple. And another three for Golden State.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Williams with the ball, setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Cunningham. Looney out there with McAdoo. And it's Henderson in at the three. Here's Williams. Rebounded by McAdoo. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. From deep, Cunningham. Gets the bucket. Cunningham's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Warriors. And here's Los Angeles. And Miles kicks to Williams. And it's blocked.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players.
Look at that jam. Wow. I mean, just beautiful.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Looney with the bucket.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Warriors have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than...
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Johansson. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And it's Golden State's ball. They're on an 11-2 run. They double-team Curry. But they'll get another chance. There's the pass to Rozier. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And Steph Curry gets the three.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Now here's Williams. He's covered closely. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
And that one misses. To the left side wing. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Offensive rebound. Rozier the pass to Looney. Up top Curry. Shoots the three. And that is good. Curry's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Warriors.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play. Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Here's Curry. They double-team Curry. And another three for Golden State.
Wow. What can you say?
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
It's Williams with the drive. Outside for Miles. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Williams. Tipped away. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Some changes for Golden State. Ryan Owens, he's checked in for Looney. And it's McAdoo in for Steph Curry. Here's Golden State. This run now up to 22 points to 2. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of UNLV.
Goodness.
No doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Golden State's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. From outside the arc, another three for Golden State.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
And here we go. Warriors running again.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And asserting themselves right from the start, guys. They'll be taking the front end of a 4-game season series between these two clubs. They've got to feel good getting the upper hand tonight against the Lakers.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was. For Stephen Curry. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
James Johnson checked in for Los Angeles. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he gets it to go.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Johnson the screen. Pass to Williams. Tries to snap the cold streak, and an air ball on that one. Way off. Outside Curry. Puts up a three. Good.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Oh,
my. How did he hit that shot?
I don't believe what I just saw right there, Cam.
A three ball on another three for Golden State.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their turn.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him. And, folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.